she's been charged, 45-year-old mom, charged with showing, disseminating obscene materials to minors. So first of all, I guess we need to talk about what is obscene. I guess let's get some definitions for us to actually work.
You know, Justice Potter Stewart of the U.S. Supreme Court said that that he couldn't define pornography, but he knew it when he saw it. And you know, I mean, who knows? It's something that the state law defines. The U.S. Supreme Court has defined as something that would offend members of the community at large. Right. You know, general community standards is what they say. But God, that is extremely hard to figure out what's obscene and what's not.
Now, of course, the facts in this case, you know, mom has 3 14-year-old boys over. She ends up showing some questionable material, as everything's alleged at this point, but questionable material at a party. One of the kids goes home. When his mom finds it, of course, calls the sheriff. They intervene, do the investigation, and that's kind of the brief fact pattern of the case. And now she's facing, you know, 3 charges, some pretty substantial time too if she's convicted.
Right.
But where does this play out as far as you know, if this is obscene material? Is the hinge that they were, you know, under 18 years old that she showed them, and if the standard, I guess, is obscene, and whose standard is it? If this is obscene material, does that mean anybody with an adult film in their home in Lexington County theoretically could be charged?
Well, that's an excellent question, and the answer is, if you step back a second and you look at the age thing, I mean, the truth of the matter is, I don't know of anybody that's charging these sorts of crimes if someone has an adult film in their home. And in fact, Supreme Court has said that, you know, you can't be charged based on mere possession, but you could be charged for obscenity based on going out and obtaining materials. If something's sent through the mail or something, that could be part of it. And the problem here, I think, that you have is nobody really has any idea what the real truth is as to what will get you prosecuted. And so, and I think most people don't care. I think, for instance, they go on the internet, they feel like they can go, you know, download pornography or whatever, and they're not going to get charged, and truthfully, they're not. But the difference in this case, and the reason that these charges were brought, was that the kids were underage. And, you know, I mean, I think it's clearly a horrendous error in judgment in this lady's part. My question would be, has she got any kind of a criminal record? Is there any reason to believe this was anything other than an isolated error in judgment? You know, if it was, we have a thing called pretrial intervention in South Carolina, and I think it would apply here pretty well. The thing I would be worried about if I were representing her would be whether or not she's going to go on the sex offender registry. And as she's been charged, she would. And, you know, one stupid mistake like this, and don't get me wrong, it is a dumb thing to do what this lady did. But I don't, you know, the sex offender registry is such an aggressive, awful thing. I mean, it could ruin this lady's life.
You know, and some people, I think, say, well, good.
Yeah.
It should. She's got no business showing that to her kids. What about when you apply other things that are illegal? Say alcohol. Now, if I'm not mistaken, if you're 18, 17, 16, and you're in your mom's house, your mom can give you a beer if you're having dinner. And it is not a criminal offense if you're under the watchful supervision.